This dude is an absolute marauder, high-level wrestler, and when he is at his suffocating best, punishing UFC fighters on the canvas, looks like he might be able to make a real concerted world title run, at least to me.
You know, not many guys can use that skill set almost singularly. We saw Khabib Nurmagomedov early in his career essentially just wrestle and dominate people. And that is the approach that this young man is taking. He is so good at getting in your face and making you work. You gotta be preemptive. You cannot allow him to grab your leg. If you get your leg, you're going down. You gotta be moving, you gotta stay on your feet. Because this guy, if you get your leg, he's like a dog on a bone. And it's that single leg, a thing of beauty.
And he basically guaranteed a finish here tonight. Certainly believes the takedown is gonna be there, and we will not be surprised if he goes for one early.
But John, is that in the matchup, or is that in his belief in his skill set that he's gonna finish this fight? Unreal.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a member of the UFC Hall of Fame, the California Kid, Uriah Faber!
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, round one underway. This man is all the rage, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi. Very difficult challenge for the opponent here tonight. This is an outstanding first-round fighter. Outstanding fighter overall, but the fight time of the UFC, not a lot, because more often than not, he gets the opponent out of there in round one. Checks the leg kick. Oh, man, that's a big moment early on. Most people expected he would be able to get the takedowns at will. The boxer stays upright, at least for now.
Oh, boy. I mean, now you're going to see his facial expression change a little bit. He's going to start to wonder, what am I going to do now if I'm forced to stand with this guy that possesses power like he does in his hands? Massive moment for this boxer.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point to the center of the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Looking for that left hand, not there. All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and it works out for him.
Absolutely, he is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
Both fighters back to their feet now. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now.
He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head. From the clinch.
Ooh, right into side control, DC. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture, but if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Good work from the top here by Faber. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Another submission attempt here, and this is a good one. Ooh, that submission looks tight.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. Nice jab by Choi. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them to...
Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here.
Oh, my goodness!
Back to the left hand now. Unable to connect.
Oh, both landed. Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Tried with the uppercut there, just missed, or so it appeared. There's the single. Let's go, let's work. Get to those feet.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position. Oh, right into mount. Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly. Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, he's got that submission locked in. He's in real
John,
trouble.
it looks tight. It looks like he's going to get this. Had the submission in very tight. As it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
The Korean Superboy gets back up again. Nicely done. Oh, and the Superman punch is good. Round two next. All right, that horn marks the end of the round. There was a lot to like really on both sides, but particularly that Superman punch, an absolute thing of beauty.
Beautiful attack. Her ability to let loose in the octagon is truly a sight to behold. Not many people are willing to try something so risky.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, and the high kick lands. Back to the jab now.
Came with inches right there. It was good night if that landed.
Now going upstairs with the left hook.
Another good stick to the head.
Oh, beautiful jab there by Faber. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Nice punch to the head. Oh, man, there's another punch to the head. Those are big strikes.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Nice straight punches. Oh, how clean is that jab by Choi? Wow, strong roundhouse kick there.
Guillotine jump. Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing it.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Fabe. Attempting a choke now. Ooh, that rear naked choke is tight. Oh, he got out again!
He did it again. This guy's a magician. He just keeps on escaping.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Choi. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is shook. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Choi's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. All right, side control now. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by the Korean Superboy.
That was nice.
Choi's right back to the full mount here. Well, until his opponent adjusts, you might as well keep going with it as he continues to land a high volume of strikes in this one, DC.
Well, you don't want to be stuck on your feet with a boxer of this caliber. This guy's too good. And as you see his opponent looking lost, this is what you expect. He is that good in this singular skill. He got on 4-ounce gloves. Take this dude down. Don't box him. He's too good at it.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Choi's has got full mount now. All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing.
Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does. Thought about a choke, instead flattens him out, and now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him. Now he just has to get all that hip pressure into his opponent's back and just start raining down ground and pound.
And if you're the bottom fighter, better start intelligently defending yourself. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited.
Final seconds here.
Right back in the clinch. Look for the back hand to be very active.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Start to dig on that body. He's beating on the ground. You can't allow that to happen. The fight does go down now. I want you on top. So look for your scrambles, look for your sweeps, look for your reverses. Good guard.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Effective use of the jab there by Faber. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Takedown defense holds up. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh! Just out of range with that right hook. We'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land a lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue.
Straight right, he misses.
Nice right hand lands.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Hook is there again.
He went high on that one.
Just misses with the jab there. All right, so look at that. The cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Double up on the jab there. Nicely done by Choi. Nice. Nicely done. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, with authority to the body. Faber going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns.
I start to look to finish him now. Massive left hand.
Shots landed from both sides.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Getting him out here.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
That guillotine is tight. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. All right, feet on the hips here. Choi's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Faber's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in time.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Constantly a moving target. Final seconds of round 3. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Beautiful block there.
Nice straight there by the Korean Superboy. And that left hook landed on the button.
clinch position. Look for the opponent to try to circle off to the side of the outline, get back to the center where he can dictate the pace and the pressure. Great timing on that double leg.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by the Korean Superboy.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Faber. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
Locked in on the Kimura now. Now he's got to get his knees above the head, separate the arm from the body, and then just work.
Hang on a second. Beautiful drop to escape.
The level of awareness that he just showed there tells you how high level a mixed martial artist this man is. Oh, he's got a choke here. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent. And now he's in side control.
Choi's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Now he's going full mouth.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Faber's in half guard. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every trying for a submission now.
That submission looks tight.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by the Korean Superboy.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. All right, has the guard closed here. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
He's trying to tighten the grip on his guillotine choke. He seems to have it.
Wow, fantastic submission defense yet again. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Choi. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Faber's cut is only getting worse, making a nice donation to the canvas tonight. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
I need you to show something. You have to protect yourself. Let's get this fight to the...
All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready? You ready? Good.
Fifth and final round. Left hook to the head. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt his opponent. Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Choi gets back up. Try to establish that jab. Man, look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body. His opponent would be wise to continue to attack there. Oh, right hook attempt, no good. All right, well, fatigue is certainly a factor here down the stretch. He is losing the fight. He is completely out of gas.
I mean, he's been outclassed. He's taken so much damage. He threw everything he could to try to survive, but now he's completely out of air, and it's only a matter of time.
And now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
For certain.
Now he's back up.
Oh, big left. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night. And now he's attempting to choke.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission.
Good work.
Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission, yes?
Yeah, you got to just go. You got to start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks.
Faber's an absolute mess. Referee might have caught an eye of the ringside position right there. They might stop this fight. Nice job by Faber defensively there. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. 2 minutes now to go in this one. Well, you can chalk this up to a forgettable night at the office. He is losing the fight. His cardio is essentially on empty. Might be time to... Duho Choi! As many style points as you could produce. Whoa!
Oh, boy.
The official decision is now in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi, with another highlight for the Real tonight.